Hello and welcome. Welcome to Chair Yoga. My name's Debbie Mormon, and this class is brought to you by Family Care Health Centers in St. Louis. Please remember my usual spiel that you should listen to and respect your body throughout our class today. Nothing should cause any sharp or burning pain. If it does, stop doing it, and only move in ways that feel okay in your body. Not that we don't want you to challenge yourself a little bit, please do, but the sharp or burning pain, we don't want any of that. Or if a doctor has told you not to move in a certain way, please listen to that advice. So let's start by getting centered. So find an easy seated position, check your posture, make sure the ankles are directly under the knees, the shoulders over the hips, the head nice and balanced on top. Reach the crown of the head up as you allow the shoulders to relax down away from the ears. And just lower your gaze or close your eyes. And take a minute to welcome yourself to your practice, to this little bit of time that you've carved out of your busy life to care for and nurture yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit. And then just watch a few rounds of breath with your mind. So feel the air coming in through the nose, traveling down the throat, filling up the lungs. And then the warm air coming back up and out through the nose. So we're not making any effort to manipulate the breath. We're just watching the breath with our mind, which has a calming effect on the body. And if you'd like to set an intention or a dedication or a mantra for your class, now would be a great time to do that. So an intention is any quality or characteristic that you would like more of in your life. A dedication can be to send some love, healing, positive energy to someone in your life who may need that. And a mantra is just a phrase that you might repeat over and over again. May I be calm. May I be patient. Whatever speaks to you today. So take a minute to think about that. And then we'll take 4 rounds of 4-7-8 breathing. So just to tell you what that is before we practice it, is inhaling through the nose to a count of 4, holding the breath for a count of 7, and exhaling out the mouth for a count of 8. So go ahead and let all your air out. Slow inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale at the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more like that, 4, 7, 8. And then just resume normal breathing. Notice the effects of that breathing exercise on the body and on the mind. 4-7-8 breathing is probably my favorite breath work. I do that twice a day, once in the morning, once before bed, and usually a few times in between. If somebody pushes my buttons or if I'm feeling anxious or stressed out, I will do the 4-7-8 breathing. It's also great if you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep. It's a good one to do then. All right. So gently blink open your eyes, and we're going to start standing up. And we're going to start with a downward facing dog with the chair. So we're going to be standing and sitting a little bit, at least in the beginning of class today. So we're going to get our ups and downs in. So we're going to stand with our palms on the back of the chair, and we're going to walk the feet back until we are in our downward facing dog with the chair, remembering you can have as much bend in the knees as you need. We're more concerned with bringing the length into the spine than we are with the stretch in the back of the legs. So I like to spread my fingers and press my palms down into the top of the chair. We're going to take 5 slow, deep breaths here on your own. Good. After your 5 deep breaths, maybe you just find a little sway side to side with your hips. So the hips are just nice and slow, moving a little bit from side to side, just to kind of wake up the hips, the side bodies. And then nice and easy, we're going to bring the torso upright, walk the feet back up toward the chair. And we're just going to wake up the legs a little bit here by lifting and lowering each heel. So we're going to peel the left heel away from the floor, leaving the toes on the earth. And then on an exhale, lower the left heel down. Inhale, lift the right heel and lower it down. Sometimes we just need to take a little moment after that long down dog to sort of reconnect. We might feel a little dizzy when we first stand up. Good. Then bring both heels down, and it's the same thing except we're actually going to lift the foot off the floor. So we're going to peel the left heel away from the earth and point the toes down to the floor, and then exhale, flatten that left foot back up. Inhale, peel the right heel, lift the right knee, point the right toes down. Exhale, release it down. So just flow with alternating sides, inhaling as we lift and point, exhaling as we lower it down. Good. Lower it down. Bounce out the knees a little bit. And then we're going to take that down dog, and you can either repeat it the way we already did, or maybe you bring the elbows to the back of the chair and you walk your legs out. The hands can come up over the head in prayer position, and just allow the heart center to melt down toward the floor. This is a nice stretch for the tricep area and the side bodies. And we'll take those 5 slow, deep breaths again here. My arm keeps falling off the chair. Good, then resume your normal breathing. And nice and easy, bring one hand, then the other hand to the chair, and go ahead and nice and slow, bring yourself back up to stand. And I'm going to move my chair so that I'm facing you. But we're going to stand with our left hip close to the chair. And we're actually going to step out maybe a couple feet. The left hand is going to stay on the chair for balance. And we're going to inhale the right arm straight up by the right ear. And on an exhale, we're going to take a side bend over to the left. So we're side bending toward the chair. Root down through that right heel. The gaze can be down at the floor, straight ahead, or up under the right arm, whatever feels best in your neck. And breathe. So we're leaning into that left hand on the chair. Breathing into the right side body. That right hip might bump out to the right a little bit. No big deal. And on an inhale, stand it up, lower the right arm. And we're going to come to sit on the edge of our chair. And we're just going to flow the arms. So inhale, arms come up by the ears, palms touch. Exhale, the arms lower down. 2 more. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms flow down. Was that 2 more? I don't know. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. And then we're going to take a twist to the left. So we're going to bring the right hand to the outer left knee. And we're going to twist to the left. The left hand grabs the back of the chair or the hip, whatever works. Gaze can go back over the left shoulder to the left side wall or straight ahead, whatever's best in your neck. And take some slow, deep breaths here. Good. Gaze comes forward. Relax out of your twist. Inhale the arms up by the ears once. Exhale. Lower it down. We'll come back up to stand. I told you we were going to be standing and sitting today. So now the right hip is by the chair. We step a couple feet away from the chair. We're going to inhale the left arm up by the left ear. And exhale, take a side bend to the right. So now the left heel is rooted down. And we're feeling all the sensation all along the left side of the body. And we're breathing. Find whatever gaze works for you. Good. Inhale, it rises up. And then we sit back down. And we take the 3 flows up and down with the arms. So inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, like you're pushing through water with the hands. Inhale, all the way up. exhale all the way down. Last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. And we'll come into a twist to the right. So the left hand comes to the outside of that right knee. Right hand reaches back. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, twist to the right. Maybe call to mind your intention or your dedication or your mantra. And ever so slowly release out of your twist. Inhale, arms come up by the ears. Exhale, the arms lower down. All right, we're coming back up to stand. We're going to bring the left hip to the side of the chair. Again, we're stepping out a little bit away from the chair. We're going to lift that right leg and cross it behind the left leg. And we're going to take that side bend again. So inhale the right arm up by the right ear and exhale side bend toward your chair. So to the left. And breathe. Now we're getting into that outer right hip a little bit. Can you feel that? I do. Easy. Inhale it back up. Exhale, release the right arm. Come back to seated in the chair. We're going to get into that right hip a little bit. So cross the right ankle over the left knee or the right ankle over the left ankle. Either way is perfect. And we're going to still sit sort of on the edge of our chair. The right foot is flexed. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders down. And are you feeling this in the right hip? That's our intention here, is to be opening up and stretching the right hip. You may feel like this is enough to stay just like this. Otherwise, you take the arms or the hands back to grab the back of your chair. And maybe you lean forward over that right leg a little bit. So this is a big heart opener. The collarbones are wide. This intensifies that stretch in the right hip. So if you want to stay upright, do that. Good. Maybe release the hands. Maybe bring the forearms to, maybe bring the right forearm to the right knee and just give the feet a little massage with the left hand. So we're massaging that right foot with our left hand. That tends to take our mind off of the right hip. And then lift the torso back upright if you're folded. We're going to bring the left hand to the seat of our chair. We're going to inhale the right arm up by the right ear and another side bend to the left. Keep that right foot flexed. Good. Maybe you stretch that right arm a little bit forward. Notice what that does to the sensation in the side body. Moves it to the back a little bit. Good. Then back to your side bend. And inhale, torso comes back up. Exhale, the right hand lowers, the right foot lowers. And again, inhale, both arms out wide and up overhead, palms touch. And exhale, the arms lower back down. We'll take that little series on the other side. So now the right hip is to the side of your chair. And we're going to lift that left foot and cross it behind the right foot. The left foot lands on the earth. So we're just standing with our legs crossed. We're going to inhale the left arm up by the left ear and exhale, side bend to the right. Bringing that outer left hip into this side opening. And slow, deep, even breaths. Calling to mind your intention, your dedication, or your mantra. And inhale, rise it up. Exhale, lower the left arm, uncross the legs, and we'll come back to seated on the edge of our chair. And we're going to cross the left ankle over the right knee or the left ankle over the right ankle. Flex the left foot, lengthen the spine. Breathe into that left hip. Option to stay just like this, or maybe the hands sweep back, grab the sides of the back of your chair, and the torso leans forward. So it's really drawing the shoulder blades together toward the spine as the collarbone area widens. And the left foot stays flexed. Breathe into that left hip. Let the hands pull the torso back upright. The left elbow comes to that left knee or thigh. And we lean forward and give the left foot a massage. In whatever way feels good to you, but just show your feet a little bit of love. They carry us around day after day after day. We never really notice them until they start hurting. And it's horrible. It's like everything, we don't really notice it until it starts giving us some pain. So let's just appreciate our feet. Good. Gently bring the torso back upright. The right hand comes to the seat of the chair. The left arm inhales up by the left ear. And we take a side bend over to the right. Keeping the left sit bone rooted to your chair. And breathing into the left side body and keeping the left foot flexed. Good. Maybe you bring that left arm and the torso a little bit more forward so it's kind of at a diagonal. So we're shifting the sensation a little bit more toward the back of the back, or the left side of the back. And lift it back up to your side bend to the right. And inhale, lift the torso and the arm up. Exhale, left arm lowers. And we uncross the left foot. And we inhale, palms up, arms wide, all the way up overhead. And exhale, palms down, arms lower. And we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow just to bring some flexion and inflection to the spine. So on an inhale, we tilt the pelvis forward, and we draw the shoulder blades together, chin lifts, back is arched. And then on an exhale, it's like you get punched in the belly. You round the back, widen the shoulder blades, chin lowers. And that's our flow. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Now we can show a little appreciation for our spine that carries us upright, day in and day out. Inhale for cow and exhale for cat. 2 more. And come up to our perfect posture, and we'll take some shoulder rolls. So I like to kind of let my arms dangle when I do this. So we're going to shoulder roll backwards to start. So the shoulders come forward, hunch up by the ears, and then they draw back, shoulder blades draw together, and then down. So inhale, forward and up, exhale, back and down. Nice slow circles, exploring that full range of motion. Imagine it's like giving yourself a little massage. Good. 2 more backwards. And come back to neutral. And just take a minute to notice how the shoulders and the spine and the legs are feeling. And we just notice without judgment. Maybe you don't notice much of anything. That's okay. Maybe you notice a little bit of softening or lightness in the body. That's cool too. All right, now we're going to circle the shoulders forward. So we're going to bring the shoulders back and up and forward and down. So now we inhale back and up and exhale forward and down. A couple more. And come on, back to neutral. And we are going to bring our hands to prayer in front of our heart center. And we're going to just lower the hands down as the elbows splay out, just until you start to feel the palms of your hands separate. And then on an inhale, we're going to bring the prayer hands up in front of the face, and the forearms come as close to together in front of the body as they can. And then exhale, prayer hands lower, elbows go out just until you feel the palms separate. So we're stretching out the wrists here. Inhale, palms go up, forearms together. Exhale, elbows spread, hands lower. Keep that length in the spine and the shoulders softened. And the prayer hands just move up and down. Couple more. Good. Shake out the arms, relax the shoulders. And we're going to come back to the forearms together in front of the hearts, or in front of the heart center. So the elbows are up about shoulder height, and we're going to open the right arm So it's in a cactus arm, and it's going to open out to the right and as far back as you can. Maybe the gaze follows. Inhale, forearms draw back together in front of the face. Exhale, left arm opens out to the left for a twist to the left. Maybe the gaze follows. Inhale, forearms come back together, torsos facing forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left, elbow opens out to the left. So let's take one more to each side. Open to the left. Inhale, back forward, elbows together, and relax out. Again, taking a minute to just notice, and we're going to sit with our hands, palms down on the tops of our thighs. We're going to find a little movement forward here. So we're going to let the hands travel forward on the thighs. The elbows come down. The torso leans forward. And then we inhale, lift it all back up. Hands come back. Torso lifts. Exhale, hands travel forward. Elbows come to the knees. The torso leans forward. Inhale, rise it all back up. Keep the low belly in. Exhale, lean it forward. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, lean it forward. And extend it back up. One more time this way. So we're going to take this into a full forward fold flow if you're feeling that. So you always have the option to repeat what we were just doing, but maybe you take a breath in here and you exhale, the hands come forward to the knees and then travel down the shins as the torso drapes over the legs any amount. And then inhale, retrace up the shins, up the thighs. Torso lifts back upright. Exhale. Hinge at the waist to forward fold as the hands travel down the legs. Inhale. Straight spine. Torso lifts up as the hands travel up the legs. And that's our flow. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Rise it up. Moving nice and slow here. Let's take one more. You got this. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise it up. And just take a minute, lower your gaze or close your eyes. Once again, checking in with the body, the mind, the spirit. Just noticing without expectations how your body feels. Then we're going to kind of combine that with making it into a little bit of a sun salutation. So check your posture, ankles under the knees, spine long and straight. Relax the hands by your hips, palms face out. And on an inhale, arms go wide, palms up, hands come over the head, palms touch. Exhale, the hands lower to the heart center in our prayer position. And then inhale, extend the arms straight out to the side, palms face forward. And on an exhale, travel into your forward fold, whatever that looks like for you. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins, and we're going to halfway lift. So the spine becomes very long and straight. The crown of the head reaches forward, and the shoulder blades Draw together and the shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale back to your forward fold. And then draw the belly in. Arms go wide. Flat back lifts the torso all the way up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. So that's our sun salutation flow. So let the arms come down by the sides. Inhale, arms lift up overhead. Exhale, palms draw in front of the heart center. Inhale, arms extend straight out to the side. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, flat back, lifts all the way up, palms touch overhead, and exhale to heart center. 2 more times like that. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands draw down to heart center. Inhale, arms extend wide. And exhale, find your forward fold. Build the strength in the spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, flat back, all the way up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last time. Inhale, arms lift overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms open wide to the side. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, flat back, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Release the arms. Just take a minute again to notice. So the feet are flat on the floor. I'm not sure if you guys can even see my feet here. Let me scoot back a little bit. Good. All right. So now you can see my feet. We're just going to inhale like we did standing earlier. We're just going to lift the right heel off the floor on an inhale. Exhale, lower the right heel. Inhale, lift the left heel. Exhale, lower the left. And just alternate a little side to side. We're going to get the legs fired up here a little bit before we stop. One more to each side. All right, so we're basically in our seated position. And what we're going to do is lift the bent right knee so that the right foot is off the floor. So we're going to do this on an inhale. Exhale, lower that right foot back down. Inhale, we're going to lift the right leg straight out in front, right foot's pointed. And then flex the right foot and lower it down and bend it. So the right foot lands back on the floor. And then we're going to inhale, lift the bent right knee. Exhale, open the right knee out to the side any amount. Inhale it back forward. Exhale, lower it down. We'll repeat that a couple more times. So inhale, lift the bent right knee straight up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, point the right foot. Lift the straight right leg off the earth. Flex the right foot and lower it back down to the earth. Inhale, lift the right knee. Exhale, open the right knee out to the side, any amount. Inhale it back forward. Exhale, lower it down. Take that one more time. Inhale, lift the right knee off the earth. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, straighten the right leg out in front. Point your toes and flex your toes. And rebend the right knee. foot comes flat on the earth. Inhale, lift the right knee off the earth. Exhale, open it out to the right. And this time we're going to land the foot out to the right. So our legs are making the letter L. And we're going to inhale. So both knees are bent. The right toes are pointing towards your right side wall. Left toes are pointing toward the front wall. And we're just going to inhale the arms up to shoulder length. So the left arm is reaching back. The right arm is reaching forward. And if it feels okay in your neck, let the gaze flow over the right fingertips. Relax the shoulders down. So this is kind of a modified warrior two pose here. And we're breathing and feeling our strength in this warrior pose. Then we're going to bend the left elbow and bring the left hand to your left hip. And we're going to flip the right palm up. And on an inhale, it's going to come up by the right ear. And it's a little bit of a back bend or a side bend back to your left side wall. Maybe the gaze goes up under the right arm if that feels okay. And we hang out here for a few breaths. Slow, deep breaths. Good. Lift it back up to your warrior two. So both arms extended out. And then we're going to bring the right forearm to the right thigh. And we're going to extend that left arm straight back. So this is our version of a side angle. So the left palm is facing the front wall. And we're reaching back with those left fingertips. The torso is a little bit leaned over the right leg. And maybe let that right ear fall toward the right shoulder, any amount for a little neck stretch here. And release the left arm. Help yourself with your hands back up to seated. Bring that right knee back forward. We'll take that little series on the other side. So on an inhale, we lift the left knee off the floor. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, left leg extends straight, the toes point. Exhale, flex the right foot and lower it to the earth. And now I've forgotten. No, that's it, right? Inhale, lift the left knee straight up. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left leg extends straight forward. And then it flexes and then lowers down. We forgot the leg lift. That's what I'm thinking. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, it opens out to the left. Inhale it back forward. Exhale it down. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower the left knee. Inhale, left leg extends straight out and points and flexes and rebends and lowers to the earth. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, it opens out to the left. Inhale, back forward. Exhale, lower it down. Same thing. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left leg extends straight forward and flexes and lowers. Left knee lifts. Exhale, open it out to the left. Inhale it back forward. Exhale, lower it to the earth. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, left knee lowers. Inhale, left leg extends forward, toes pointed. Flex. Rebend, lower the left foot. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, open it out to the left. This time we're going to land the left foot to the left of your chair. Again, we've got the L shape of our legs, and we're going to inhale the arms straight to our sides so they're kind of like a T, and the palms are down, and we gaze over the left fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Feel your strength here and breathe. Bring the right hand to the right hip. Flip the left palm to face up. And on an inhale, the left arm comes up by the left ear. And we find a little cross between a side stretch and a back bend for reverse warrior. And let release out. Come back to your warrior two arms. And then the left forearm comes to the left thigh. The right palm faces the front wall. And we reach the right fingertips toward the right side wall. And maybe you let that left ear soften down toward the left shoulder to bring a little neck stretch into this. And release the right arm. Lift the torso back upright. Bring the left leg back forward. And we'll settle in for our final resting pose, Shavasana. So your options are to stay seated. Maybe the palms are face up to sort of symbolize our willingness to receive whatever this meditation might have to offer us. Or you can lie on the earth or put your head down on your desk, but wherever you are, make any final wiggles, movements, adjustments, and then allow yourself to settle into stillness. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Again, noticing and absorbing the effects of the class into the body. Allow yourself to feel very heavy, very soft. And I have a short reading by Albert Camus. And he said, "In the midst of hate, I found there was within me an invincible love. In the midst of tears, I found there was within me an invincible smile. In the midst of chaos, I found there was within me an invincible calm. I realized through it all that in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer, and that makes me happy. For it says that no matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me, there's something stronger, something better, pushing right back." We'll have a couple minutes of silence, and then I will cue you out. Go ahead and let your breath deepen. Make some small movements with your fingers and with your toes. And then as you're ready, the arms reach up by the ears, the legs go out. Give yourself a big stretch in both directions. And then let it all relax back down. If you're on the floor, bring yourself up to a seated position where we'll all press our palms together in front of our heart center as our gesture of closing this sacred time we've shared together and made for ourselves. Call to mind again your intention, your dedication, or your mantra. Holding that close in your mind's eye. Thank yourself for showing up today. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me, and in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your day and week, and we'll see you next time.